Hi Kinders, Ms Schmidt here. I'm going to read the last part of our bug book. So here we go. I believe we are on the page about spiders. So spiders, all spiders have 8 legs and some have 8 eyes. Lots of people are scared of spiders, but very few are poisonous to us. Tarantula. Tarantulas are the giants of the spider world. Some are as big as this page. I'm going to put my hand on here. So look at the page is even bigger than my hand. Oh my goodness, that's a big spider. Here's a black widow spider, house spider, huntsman spider. Spiders' webs. All spiders make silk in their body, which they use to weave webs. Orb spider. The orb spider can weave a web in an hour. It waits until an insect flies into it. Then the spider wraps the insect in silk and sucks its juices. Ugh. Flies. Flies are everywhere, even in our homes. They can be very pesky when they get into our house. Most people don't like flies, but sometimes they're quite useful. Fly's eyes. A fly's eyes are huge compared to its body. Flies can see much better than we can, and they are very fast. That's why they are difficult to swat. Look at those big old eyeballs. Housefly. The housefly has sticky feet. It can walk up walls and even upside down across ceilings. It rubs its feet together to keep them sticky. So a lot of times you'll see those flies rubbing their legs, and so that's what makes them stick to things. Maggots. Flies lay their eggs on rotten meat. So a lot of times, like if you have old garbage or you left something outside that you didn't realize, some old food, sometimes if you leave it a while, there'll be little maggots on them, and this is what a maggot looks like. Their eggs hatch into maggots. So flies lay their eggs, and then they are maggots, which eat it. They like to eat nasty garbage. So a lot of times people think of flies as kind of dirty because they lay their eggs kind of on rotten things. But that's just what some people think. Bloodsuckers. Some flies, such as the mosquito and tess fly, love to drink blood. They pierce your skin, drink, and leave you with an itchy bump. We know about mosquitoes a lot here in Minnesota. I'm hungry. Creepy crawlies eat lots of different kinds of food. Some are vegetarians, eating only plants, and some eat meat. Meat eaters. Some bugs eat other bugs. This hawker dragonfly can catch insects in the air while it's flying. Oh my goodness. Deadly sting. The scorpion hunts at night. When it finds its prey, it stings it with its powerful tail and injects it with poison. Sipping nectar. When caterpillars become butterflies, they sip flower nectar through their straw-like tongues. It's another way they eat. Munching plants. Lots of bugs are vegetarians, like this caterpillar. He munches through leaves with his strong jaw. Hide and seek. Look carefully at these pages. Can you find any bugs? Creepy crawlies make a delicious meal for other animals, so many have sneaky ways to hide. This katydid looks exactly like a leaf. It even has leafy stripes. Is there an insect on this tree? Yes, it's a looper moth. I think these animals are cool. See this insect here? Is it a stick or is it a stick insect? This insect looks just like a twig. A pile of dead leaves? Actually, there's a There's a crafty cryptic moth on top. Look at how beautiful that is. This is not bird poop. It's a king swallowtail caterpillar. What a disguise. Look at that. Don't go too close to smell this flower. There's a crab spider on it. Oh my goodness, I almost didn't even see the spider. Nobody wants to eat prickly thorns, so these tree hopper bugs are nice and safe. They look just like thorns, don't they? Small but deadly. They may be small, but some bugs are very dangerous. Not just to each other, but to us too. The deadly mosquito. Most people have been bitten by mosquitoes. They leave itchy bumps, but in some countries, mosquitoes spread a deadly disease called malaria. So sometimes in other countries, they have nets that they put around their bed to keep the mosquitoes out while they sleep, because you don't want to be bit by a mosquito that's carrying malaria. Spider. Not many spiders bite people, but some are so poisonous that their bite can kill a man. The Sydney funnel web spider is thought to be one of the most dangerous. Look at that spider here. No, thank you. I don't want to be by that. Locust swarm. Locusts are grasshoppers that sometimes fly in groups of 1,000 million. They can eat whole fields of farmers' plants in a few hours, and nothing can stop them. Record holders. There are more bugs on Earth than any other creature. For every person alive, there are hundreds of millions of bugs. So just for me, there are hundreds of millions of bugs. Just for you, there are hundreds of millions of bugs. That's a lot. The biggest spider. The Goliath bird-eating spider is as big as a dinner plate. Oh my goodness. Biggest butterfly. The Queen Alexandria birdwing stretches to 12 inches. So that's a little bit bigger than this book. Not quite the whole thing. Heaviest insect. The giant Weta cricket is 3 times heavier than a mouse. So this cricket here is super heavy. The loudest insect. The African cicada can be as loud as a rock concert. I'd rather go to a rock concert, I think. Longest insects. Some stick insects are 12 inches long. Fastest insect. The Australian tiger beetle can run at 5 miles an hour. Oh, wow. Most poisonous insect. The harvester ant is very poisonous. One sting could kill a rat. You wouldn't think a little ant could do that. Most legs. Some millipedes have as many as 750 legs. Ooh. All right, so that's the end of the book. I hope you liked this bug book, and I know Mrs. Stucker and I both have a lot more bug books that we're going to share with you the next few weeks as we learn about them, but I hope that you learned a few things and enjoyed this book about bugs. All right, have a good rest of your day. Bye.